Are you running on angry? You're running on rage. You're running on angry. 'Cause you can't turn the page. You wait till you hear this song. New song. And son of a bitch, I want Chris Stapleton or somebody to phone me. Because we could make a deal. It doesn't stop you from singing it anytime you want, right?
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
We're talking about the song she's going to sing at halftime. You wait. You watch, and then you see if I'm wrong about this. This in today's market. I'm not saying in yesteryear, because it sounds more like R&B. Mm-hmm. It's country R&B. But a lot of the big stuff nowadays is no angry. That doesn't sound like country, does it?
No.
Country sounds like this. You go honky tonkin', honky tonkin'. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the show tonight is about something almost everybody wants. Mm-hmm. It's about money. And I don't blame them, because I used to have a lot of money. I got to be careful that I need to speak into the mic. You too, Mo.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of money, and then I got into science and human behavior and all kinds of things. My kids, right? And I sort of let it go.
Yeah.
Well, I went through a lot of money, but, you know. But now I know why people are so desperate to hold on to it, and why people claw and fight their way to get status. Because holy crap, it's the shit.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? It's not of the people, for the people, and by the people. It's of the money, by the money, and for the fucking money.
Yeah.
So tonight is, I'm not sure what we're going to call this. It's a genie for you, a genie for me, and a genie for us. Genius. You didn't get that? It's genius.
I got
But
it.
it's mainly for the poor people in America, Mo.
Okay.
Because I discovered something, I'm a behavior and I'm into statistics is one of the big truths to me. Statistics. And old sayings that stay around for 1,000 years. Mm-hmm. Pay attention to those and pay attention to statistics, because these are truth, right? Mm-hmm. And I found out some stuff about America and about ethnicities. And I've got a guide for the poor people. Developing nations is what people from developing nations, right? And I almost want to call it the Russian guide for realizing the American dream. And it's all about Jewish mothers. So that's all I'm going to say. Sounds like a good show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's worthwhile sticking around just for your song, actually.
So, Heidi-ho.
Heidi-ho. It's a really big old-time radio show. Radio medicine show. Starring Molly in the middle and Sonny the Wonder Doggy-Doo, who looks like he's dead.
Yeah. Always. Maybe he is.
Coming to you from station GHRT and the virtual haystack in your mind. And the car should be waiting outside for you.
What kind of car?
I don't know, something to do with money.
A
limo.
Rolls Royce.
A limo.
That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I imagine
Ever been in a Rolls Royce?
Mr. Lodge in a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're not Cadillacs. They're different. They got like wood and leather. They're English. Mm-hmm. Like a nice Jag is similar to a Rolls. You can tell in English. I love English. Mm-hmm. They might not work as good as the German, but I was gonna buy a Mercedes. Mm-hmm. Cold. It felt cold to me, Molly.
Yeah. So anyway, we're getting picked up in the Rolls Royce, and we're going down.
You are
past past the beach, and then through the amber waves of grain.
Drinking beer all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever you want. I mean, we got everything in there.
Yeah.
Anything.
One of those tiny fridges.
Any kind of exotic plants and things.
And through the amber waves of grain to the city limit sign until we reach the old.
Out through the amber waves of grain.
Tried.
Through the cows and the cows' eyes. They calming down. We're calming. Carry on.
Until we reach the old radio station.
Old country road.
Old country road.
Dust.
Dusty
Dust coming
road.
up behind the
Rolls Royce.
The Rolls.
Yeah.
It's a beige and chocolate brown Rolls. Oh. It's a Bentley, actually. And it's really nice. And you can have British Tanqueray and tonic, gin and tonic there, sitting in the side. I used to have an old Jag. That sounds bad nowadays, doesn't it? It's like I have a little Tanqueray and tonic right in there. Not much, you know.
Anyway.
Not over the limit.
Anyway, we've reached the station. GHRT. With the tower.
Yeah, that old radio station.
Yeah.
Down that dusty road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And you got to go down.
And what does it look like? It's got the big high tower?
Yeah.
And what else does it have? Hovering up beside it. The virtual haystack, Molly. The virtual haystack in your mind.
Sorry.
Okay.
And your mom's at the counter there with some tea or anything.
Specialty.
Specialty.
It's got stuff in it that gonna make you enjoy the show.
And then you got to go downstairs to the boiler room. And that's where we are.
I can hear them coming down right now.
Yeah.
And you see, we can be bad. They're still going to have a good time because they're always in that state of anticipation because the show always starts in 5 minutes. Right? So everybody feels like that just before the curtain's going to open.
And we don't spin the tunes on the turntable. We spin them on our souls.
On our souls. No, our souls. Yeah. You know. And our rubber souls. Okay, let's stop the
Starring
bullshit.
Molly in the middle and Sonny the Wonder Doggy doing the Reverend
so you're
Dr.
gonna hear
Joe.
Yeah. Well, didn't I always say that?
I don't know. Can't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, starring Molly in the middle and
Yeah,
Sonny the Wonder Doggy do. You
There's
don't say the Reverend Dr. Joe. I've never
know,
said that ever.
But when do you get introduced?
Well, just when I'm saying some bullshit and I want to call myself something. That's right. That's right. I really am an ordained reverend. And I really am the original meaning of the word doctor.
Yeah.
Which is teacher. Just watch the shows if you don't believe me.
Okay. Well, get in G sharp, Dad. G sharp.
Okay,
and
we better start
sing
singing.
Yeah, we gotta sing a song.
Okay, don't leave just for 1 second because everybody says, shut up and sing.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so what is it, the first one?
Chuck Berry tune. Let's sing this old Chuck Berry.
Yeah, I know.
Tune.
And I'm saying last time that when we were doing Johnny Be Good, I'm saying that's the one that Chuck wrote in the joint. That's not the one that Chuck wrote in the joint. This is the one that Chuck wrote in the joint for carrying the little black girls across the line because they said they was hookers, and I don't think they were. Okay, now let me get the. You just be quiet for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna just go down to Louisiana now. It's kind of French, isn't it? How fast do you want to go?
However fast you want to go.
Would teenage wedding, said the old folk, wish them well. Hey, to the PA, did I really love the mademoiselle? And now the young monsieur and madame, they're on the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They finished out the apartment with a 2-broom Roebuck sail. The coolerator was jammed with TV dinners and ginger ale. And when P.F. found work, a little money kinda worked out well. Money. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
Say la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
Hey, they had a high pipe on 'em. Man, did they let it blast. 700 little records, all rock, rhythm, and jazz. But when the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. C'est la vie, said the old folk, it goes to show you never can tell.
C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
They bought a souped up Chevy, was cherry red 53. They drove it down to Orleans to celebrate the anniversary. Yes, it was there that Pierre was wedded to the lovely Mademoiselle. C'est la vie, said the old folks, goes to show you never can tell.
C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
It was a teenage wedding, said the old folks wished them well. Hey, it was true that Pierre really loved Mademoiselle. Now the young monsieur, but died the rugged chapel bell. C'est la vie, said the old folk, it goes to show you never can tell. C'est la vie, said the old folk, it goes to show you never can tell. C'est la vie, said the old folk, it goes to show you never can tell. Never can tell. And that's just like, oh, can I talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Halfway through the song, I go, oh, yes, my brilliant idea was to pick everybody up in the 53 Chevy.
Oh. Why? What does that have to do with money?
No, it has to do with C'est la vie.
Oh.
They were coming out in the 53 Chevy, don't you get it?
Well, we can drop them off in the 53 Chevy.
No, we'll do it next time.
Okay.
Oh, no death rattles. Stop it. Well, how you get money. And you might not get it this generation. You got to work on this for a long time. Because what I found out, what the statistics that showed me, right, was like all the Hispanic people and black people, they all come in the bottom, way down the bottom. No money, a lot of poverty, right? And they got huge percentage of the population. Like, I don't know what they are, 20, 30% of the whole population in poverty. And they're come from developing nations, right? So I don't know whatever that's got to do with it, but whatever. And then I saw a tiny little group on the top that are probably the richest group in America, and they're tiny. And I said, what's going on? What are they doing? What are they doing different? And that's where what did I call it? The guide?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Genius or?
Oh, yeah.
Griffith, the Russian...
The Russian guide.
Russian American, yeah, right. But I want to be careful about ethnicities because I don't want to get in trouble. Because I'm not politically correct and I don't really know about things. But anyways, it's a tiny little group on top, so I just started looking at what it was, and that's why I'll just tell a little bit each time.
Okay.
And I think if we all adopt some of it, we'll get more money. And at the very end, then we'll assess. Maybe, whatever.
Should we just go into this Creedence Clearwater medley? Green River, green.
Yeah, I was just thinking
green like
the
money.
Guys in Green River don't need a lot of money, but we'll talk about that at the end.
But then they apparently do because they have to get a traveling band together.
Oh,
to make all the money.
I already got a traveling man. Take me back down where the cool waters flow, y'all. Let me remember things that I don't know. Stopping at the log where the catfish bite, walking along the railroad night. Baby girl dancing in the moonlight. Baby girls dancing in the moonlight. I can hear the bullfrog calling me, y'all. One of them ropes still hanging to the tree, y'all. I love to kick my feet way down shallow water, shoot, fly, drag, and rock it back to your mother. Pick up a flat rock, skip it across Green River.
Pick up a flat rock, skip it across Green River.
Up at Cody's camp I spend my days on. Flat car rides and cross-tie walkers. Old Coach Junior took me, oh, he said you're gonna find world is colder, and if you get lost, just come on home to Green River.
If you get lost, just come on home to Green River.
Take me back down where the crew was full, y'all. They remember things that I don't know. Stopping at a log where the catfish bite on. Walking along the river road at night. There were girls dancing in the moonlight.
I love those barefoot girls dancing in the moonlight.
I love those baby girls dancing in the moonlight. But there's a 737 coming out of the sky. Won't you take me down to Memphis on midnight ride on the move? Playing in a traveling band, oh yeah. Hey, I'm flying across the land trying to get a hand. Playing in a traveling band. Take me to the hotel, baggage gone, oh well, come on, won't you get me to my room on the move? Playing in a traveling band, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band.
Flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band.
Listen to the radio talking about the last show. Someone got excited, had to call the state militia. Won't move. Playing in a traveling band, oh yeah. Hey, I'm flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band.
Flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band.
Here we come again on Saturday night with your buzzing and your biting. Won't you get me to my ride? I wanna move. Playing in a traveling band, oh yeah. Hey, I'm flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band.
Flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band.
Here we come again on a Saturday night.
With your fussing and your fighting, won't you give me to my ride? I wanna move.
I just say that.
Playing in a traveling band.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm flying across the land, trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band. Now this is what I meant to say. Playing in a traveling band. Playing in a traveling band. Oh, won't you give me time to hang? 'Cause I'm playing in a traveling band. Flying, try a little hand, I'm playing in a traveling band. Flying across the land, I'm trying to get a hand, playing in a traveling band. Let's get out while we're still alive. While we're still playing in a traveling band, Molly. This is the weirdest traveling band that anybody ever saw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you got a program. Everybody's got a program, everybody else.
Yeah.
about getting money.
Yeah.
So from the time you're tiny,
Yeah.
you end up, and you know, I had a Jewish mother.
Yeah. Did you?
Yes.
Are you sure
Was my father.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shame me. Oh. And money. Everything about money. But, you know, they're Irish. And when my uncle come, I built a mansion, right? And he comes out to see the mansion. He hardly sees the mansion. What he sees is the two big cedars that were worth, I forget how much they were worth. He's telling me, do you know how many cubic feet is it? Joe, for God's sake, you got a lot of money in those trees.
Still surviving.
I thought it was so funny because my dad's the same. They're just seeing, and what it is you programmed your head. Where can I get money?
Oh, they were surviving. They're still surviving.
That's the thing. It's very natural in a way. You know, if you don't get too sick about it.
Yeah.
Right? But, you know, the people I'm talking about, it's not just that. Everything is about money from day one. But, you know, through the years, they've unloaded the people that couldn't get money or be scholars and chaff from the grain until you got these little group of computational brains that are like getting money. The other thing is business.
Yeah.
Okay? The black people got to know this. Forget about the sports and rapper things. There's no percentage there. Hardly anybody's going to do that. It's like bizarre to have all your kids dreaming about that. Do you know what I mean? They should be thinking about business. Get a bunch of your people into business and then stick to your group. Take a look at the media industry.
Yeah.
It's all run by the same little group. Well, if the Hispanics and the blacks started adopting this stuff, they could compete. If they don't, if they keep listening, I'm not saying nothing against religion, but doesn't the Catholic Church, who's got the most money, I think, of anybody in the face of the earth, don't they tell all their people not to be concerned about money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, money's evil. Give all the money to us. We'll hold the money. Don't you worry about money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where they go wrong. They got to look at the Jewish Americans. It's all about money.
Yeah.
You want money? You better start thinking about money. Now, you don't have to go too far because, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. We'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
But you do have to obsess.
Yeah.
And like my uncles and stuff like that and my dad, it was a lot like just having been in a situation where you had to find deer
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
You're starving to death. We got to find deer, you know, and it turned into money.
Yeah.
We got to get money. How do we get money?
Yeah. You get into a pattern when you've been looking for something for so long, your brain just keeps scanning and it hits the
There
things.
it is. That's exactly what I'm talking about programming, because it's not where it's arduous to think about money. They can't think of anything else. Well, they can think of other stuff, but money will always come into context. So they could be talking about anything, but if there's the slightest chance that there's any money in that, their head's going to go there.
Yeah.
That's money, right? You don't, you know, if you look at the statistics on the black guys that make it in the entertainment industry or sports, to all the black people, it's bizarrely not right.
Yeah, small chance, you mean.
It's the billionaire white guys that own all these teams. You know, it's the same old, same old. You know? But you've got to start business, and you got to bring your own people in.
Yeah, you got to stick to your group. I think
You
that's
got to stick to your group.
Oh.
That's what seems to work.
Yeah.
Because everybody's dreaming about this, you know, the popular, what do you call it, politically correct?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a melting pot. Let's just throw them all together. Everything will be fine. Yeah, everything's fine. These are all developing nations, okay? If you look at the reality, all the Jewish people are really Russian. It's a developing nation. All their peoples are developing peoples. And don't get Israel involved, because the connection with the States is so weird. That's just not fair to do that.
Aren't we all developing peoples?
I know that's a big intellectual question, right? But we'll just go by per capita GDP, right? You'll see the G20, everybody per capita GDP 50 grand, and then all of a sudden, woo, Russia, 20
Russia.
or 30.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't think of Russia like that.
Yeah.
But the people are not getting the money,
Yeah.
right? But you can take a developing nation's people like the Russians, you can put them in something that gives them fair game. And if they want to obsess out of their mind about getting money and getting position and getting Nobel Prizes and getting, you know, a little tiny group of people got 20% of all the Ivy League colleges. They got like 30% of all the doctors, all the lawyers. Tiny little group. Not 1% of the population. With 30%.
Yeah.
You go on PBS, that's all you see of these Russians, right? Well, doesn't that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. It does.
Should look at what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, don't have to do it exactly the same, but I mean, at least pay attention to the, you know. Oh, yeah. What did I call it? The guide.
Yeah.
It's a guide.
Yeah.
Some kind of guide.
So anyway, let's take a little break.
Yeah, let's get going. Actually,
do
I
some
was going to
Josh.
tell you before you started, if I start going off, stop me.
Do some Josh Turner.
Somebody stop me.
Dad, stop it. Get in B.
Oh, yeah, now I'm going to go into Josh Turner
Get
after
in B.
that.
Get in B.
All right. I'm going to
And
go
we're
into
just
this
gonna
slow, romantic song. I'm jumping out of
You're in C.
being
God damn
that.
it.
I'm jumping out of being that. Now I got to go into this.
Yeah.
That's almost yogic. Baby, why don't you just turn that TV off? 316 channels, nothing bad news on. It might be me, but the way I see, whole damn world is gone crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby. Why don't we just dance?
Yeah, baby, why don't we just dance?
Oh, that little bitty living room ain't gonna look like much. But when the lights go down, we move that couch, it's gonna be more than enough. For our two left feet and our two hearts beating, nobody's gonna see us going crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby. Why don't we just dance?
Yeah, baby, why don't we just dance?
Well, it might be me, but the way I see it, whole damn world is gone crazy. So baby, oh baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby. Why don't we just dance? Oh, I said, baby, why don't we just dance? Oh, I said, baby, why don't we just dance? Listen, don't look over and change, because I watch in every show, every time we play that song. You're fine. You're going to a 7th, G7th. Oh, I might go to the E minor. You can't tell.
Okay.
You don't need to look over and go by me.
Okay.
Because you got it.
So
A
what
little
you're
open
saying
window in the process there, huh?
So what you're saying is just don't listen to you at all.
Yeah, because you do exactly the same thing every time in exactly the same spot. And you just need to just go ahead, play it. You'll be fine. Because I'm the one that's going to screw up.
I just need to believe in myself.
Oh, I think that was something I was going to talk about. To do with the... you have to program them babies. You know, you've got to give them self-esteem right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or they will have no audacity to go out into the world and get money.
Yeah.
But if you give them audacity, they'll go out and bullshit baffles brains. Mm-hmm. They'll get money right around people smarter because they just got the knack.
Yeah.
They OCD on it. And not only that, but you get all families in this group and they're all going for the same thing and they all hang out together. What do you think you get? You get this thing, you know? Yeah.
Should we just go right into
yeah, let's go.
Back when? Cincy. Who's this, Dad? Is this Tim McGraw? No? The other one? Who is
it? Back when.
Who is
I
it?
don't really like preaching about this. You know why? Because I don't really believe it.
Who is it?
No, it works.
Who is it?
But I don't know if it's healthy, okay?
Who is it?
It's Tim McGraw.
Oh, I did it. I was right.
Like he needs more advertisement. You know what I mean? What's it called?
Don't you remember?
Yeah. Don't you remember? The fizz in a pepper? No, I don't. What is a fizz in a pepper?
Dr.
And
Pepper.
the others. Yeah, okay. All right. There's a bit of fizz, but in Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper tastes like the prune pits. It's a cherry. It's a cherry flavor. And the prune pits, if you eat a prune pit, smash it up. If you've ever been really poor, you ate prune pits.
Probably really good for you.
Now just a second. I was going to say something. I think I lost it. Yeah. What was it we were talking about? Oh, back when? Oh, yeah. Don't you remember a fizz and pepper? Okay, I'll go with that. Yeah. But what really bothers me, back when a screw was just a screw. Mm-hmm. I don't really get that.
Because now when people say screw, you automatically think of doing it.
Oh, you did then, too. That's what bothers me.
But not officially.
Well, I don't know how far back he's going. He's not that old.
Well,
but, you know, when I was a kid.
Maybe the guy who wrote it was older.
I'm just saying. Poetic license is what you call that. Open window on the process. You get a real big open window on the process and Molly in the middle. Mm. You better not blow it.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for that vote of confidence.
She can blow it. It's okay. We're just judging the song. You just listen to the song.
Okay, anyway, back when. Going on to back when.
Okay. Don't you remember? Fizz in a pepper, peanuts in a bottle, at 10, 2, and 4, a fried bologna sandwich, mayo and tomato, sitting around that table. It don't happen much anymore. It's gotten too complicated. It's all way overrated. I like the old and outdated. Real life. Back when a hole was a hole. Coke was still in coke. And you know crack's what you were smoking. When you were smoking crack. Back when a screw was so blue. The wind was like that too. And when you said I'm down with that, it meant you had the flu. I miss back when. Hey, I miss back when. Don't you miss back when? I love my record, black and shiny vinyl, picks and pops in a white noise. Man, they sounded fine. Oh, I had my favorite station, one to play them all. Country, soul, Rock and roll, what happened to those times? We're reading street slang for the dummies, 'cause they put pop in my country. I want more for my money. Way it was back when a hoe was a hoe. Coke was still in Coke, and you know crack's what you were doing. You were cracking jokes back when a screw was a screw. When was all that blue? And you know when you said I'm down with that, meant you had the flu. I miss back when. Hey, I miss back when. Yeah, I miss back when. Hey, don't you miss back when? We all miss back when. Oh, we miss back when. Don't you miss back when? Don't you miss back when you knew how to play the chords?
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I did awesome.
It was some place I was supposed to be going, and I went the wrong place there, and then I was lost.
You know what you should do? You should just, when you just get lost, you just start using your
Don't
hands
you miss back when?
to tell the story, and no one will know.
Yeah, we miss back when. That's not the spot. Okay. Okay, we're not going to make this uninteresting.
No, you got one more thing to say.
This
and
is
then
the heaviest and most interesting show in media.
You got one more thing to say in this half of the show. Choose wisely.
Browbeat your children into marrying rich DNA. You know what I mean? You get yourself a good Jewish boy. Right? Don't you go off getting none of that crappy, get no money DNA. Get no money, get no degree DNA. We want stock here. Right? And that's how I got personal experience on that, because they were doing that too much, I think, and getting the alleles too close. And this goes on in all cultures. You know, I'm picking this one because it's a developing peoples, and all these developing peoples down here with no money, and this little bit of developing, you know, you know the point, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying, fair play.
It's an underdog situation.
Yeah, exactly. And all these people down here listening to their priests and stuff tell them, don't worry about money, don't worry about money. I'm not saying all of them, but they got the programming working against them instead of programming working for them. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And just dreaming about, you know, hiring a president that's going to fix it. Come on, the business is America's business. You get the money, you don't get the money. You get the money, you get the health, you get the justice, you get everything, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
Not every time.
Anyway, finish your thought, Dad.
About what?
Browbeat your children into marrying rich.
Well.
Are you done?
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah, it's called eugenics. But everybody did it. I know my people up there, they got too close. Mm-hmm. And they found out you got to be 4 alleles. I'm talking about Scandinavia. Mm-hmm. You got to stay. And the British royalty, all the royalty know all about this stuff, right? Because they all got too close. Even some of them still look kind of funny. Right? But they got her down pat now because they're living 100 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at that prince. He's 95. Hunting deer all the time. 95, man. Yeah. Puts them big, you know, the military. He's got the big shoulder things on there. Yeah. He's right there. His brain is still going, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
So,
is that the end of it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean it's Molly in the middle?
No. This is the last song.
It's not the house.
It is the house.
It's the house.
We got to go in the house with Alison Krauss. How have you never thought that up before?
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And I like it. I know I'm too old for it, but go in the house with Alice and Gross, that's like really good. You know what we're going to do in there? We're going to sing.
Yeah.
We're going to sing this song right here.
In G sharp.
Oh, all right. That's funny. Go in the house with Alice and Gross. God, I might have, it's just, I thought only I could think of it. That must be the DNA. I heard about the DNA and the Fox genes.
Yeah.
The whole thing is saying, and words, and, you'll hear she's got the Fox genes. You'll hear in the song. She sings next. That's about, birds have got that. Mm. And it jumped and doubled between the, we're great apes. We're all great apes. But there's a couple of other ones. Chimpanzees and the big silverbacks and shit like that. But when it jumped to us, we got 2 of these fox things, right? So if you get them, and that's what I say to a lot of people, it's just a fluke. It's not a fluke. It's like marry the right people, I guess. But mine sure as hell didn't know nothing about that. Well, my mom was, maybe they did, in a way. I don't know. But they're such a ragtag group. They're great. They're great. Okay. Now what?
Now we're going to go in the house with Alice and
Oh,
Gross.
the house. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's better now because I'm... don't do that. It'll get creepy. Ready to go?
Yeah.
I don't pick up the mail. I don't answer the phone. I don't answer the door. I just as soon be alone. I don't keep this place up. I just keep the lights down. I don't live in these rooms. I just rattle around. I'm just a ghost in this house. I'm just a shadow upon these walls. Quietly as a mouse, I haunt these halls. I'm just a whisper of smoke. I'm all left with 2 hearts on fire. That won't burn out of control. You took my body and soul. I'm just a ghost in this house.
I'm just a ghost in this house.
Oh, I don't mind if it rains. Hell, I don't care if it's clear. I don't mind it, 'cause there's another ghost here. She sits down in your chair. Oh, she shines with your light. And she lays down her head on your pillow at night. Hey, I'm just a ghost in this house. I'm just a shell of a man I was, living proof of the damage that heartbreak does. I'm just a whisper of smoke. I'm all left with 2 hearts on fire. That won't burn out of control. You took my body and soul. I'm just a ghost in this house. I'm just a ghost in this house. I'm just a ghost in this house. I'm just a ghost because I don't have my glasses on. You let me do the whole damn show with the glasses and I look like Palin the Ghost. But it was okay because Alice Ghost was in there. Okay. All right. Well, it's a pretty shitty song, but I think we can sell it. So just listen to it and we'll see, okay? Woo! You'll get to know me. Because you'll be back. Because we got the money, we got the skinny. Essentially, it's all the same thing, isn't it? It's kind of obsession. So it's the core that pushes the obsession. It's all about the core that pushes the obsession, whether it's to get thin and healthy. There's a core push, right? And after that, it's all obsession.
Yeah, it's Molly in the
Can
middle.
be a lot of fun. A lot of obsessions are quite fun. And Molly in the middle singing, I don't like the rage.
No, running on angry.
Running on angry. Oh yeah, this is a hit. This is a big song. Well, you know, shitty, but kind of big. Woo! Okay, doggy dear. Give her some room. She's gonna start hooting and hollering.
I don't know what your daddy did to you when you were just a kid behind a door, behind a screen. He taught you loud, and he taught you mean, and he called it tough, and he called it strength, he called it everything that it ain't. You're running on angry. You're running on rage. You package it up, call it anything but being afraid. You're running on angry. You're running on rage. You package it up, call it anything but being afraid. I heard about what Mama did and how you see each woman sin. There ain't no love for someone who can open the heart but can't heal the wound. And you call it tough, you call it strength. You call it everything that it ain't. You're running on angry. You're running on rage. You package it up, call it anything but being afraid. Package it up, call it anything but being afraid. Yeah, it's how you get by and it keeps you alive. Running on angry.
Maybe I give them a minute. It's one of those, you know.
Thoughtful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm screaming. There's never a dull moment down here in the Boiler Room Studios. I forgot to say that at the beginning. We keep ourselves down in the Boiler Room Studios. Because the walls are cement down here, and it gets so hot sometimes when we start to really get her going. Running angry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what you're talking about, heavy shit there that you learned from me. Fear and anger. Close together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you right now, I stayed out in a boat too long when I was about, I don't know, 14 or 15, I think. It was dark up on the west coast, right? Scary waters. Little boat. Little old boat. Well, I come in and I come up the hill from the dock in Tofino there. And coming down the hill was my old man, this Chevy. He slammed the brakes on, he jumped out of that car, and he cold cocked me right there in the street. Fear and anger. He was scared to death, and he didn't want that to happen again. And that's the way my Irish father would get it through jail. That's a pretty good song, though. Oh. But it's a new kind of song. It's not like my songs, right?
No.
You could be the Georgia on my mind. My waltzing Matilda. Oh, my sweet Caroline. I was trying to fit shades or something. My light at the end. My, you got a friend. The one I call. Place I fall. I guess this could be your brain on love. That's like a tiger and it fits like a glove. It's my favorite part. Yeah, this is the good stuff. Oh, I hope it don't get too rough. There's your brain on love. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a good one, Dad. I like
Is
that
your
one.
brain on love? That's a hit song.
Yeah.
In 1960. Because they're all more like artsy-fartsy songs like that one of yours.
Mm.
Oh, and it's not. It's a girl song. It has to be a girl sing that song.
Mm.
That would just make no sense.
The song that I wrote or the song you wrote?
The song you wrote.
Mm. Well, I am a girl.
Oh, I do that, don't I? I don't make myself clear.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you should stay on top of me for that, right?
Yeah, sorry about that. So
I was going to call it the Goldman Sachs Guide. Because they know how to do it. They place all their people in the government positions and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you'll watch how these people do it. You know, they get a hold of the money. They get a hold of all the areas that they need to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the bottom of the barrel needs to start paying attention to how you do it. Now what?
Now we're going to do a little Hank Williams Buddy Holly medley.
Oh yeah, and we're going to try it in a different key, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to try this like this. So I said I'm going to turn this son of a bee wide open. Let me see what wide open sounds like. You think that's okay? It's not, we'll go honky tonk, honky tonk, honky tonk. We go honky tonkin' round this time.
Nope, it's left
Not
my.
that.
It's a.
Left my home on the road right on. Told my pappy I was checking out and get the honky tonk blues. Hey, the honky tonk blues. Oh, I said, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky tonk blues. I went out last night to every place in town. All the city lights really got me down. I got the honky tonk blues. Hey, the honky tonk blues. Oh, I said, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues.
Woke up this morning, I wore off my shoes. Woke up this morning, wishing I could lose the jumping honky-tonk blues.
Yodelee-hee-oh,
Honky-tonk blues.
a-dee-dee-hee-oh.
Yeah, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues.
I done took my words underneath my arm, scare right back to my pappy's farm and lose these honky-tonk blues. I lose the honky-tonk blues. Oh, I said, Lord, I got 'em. I honky-tonk blues. Oh, hey, little thing you say and do make me want to be with you. Revon is a crazy feeling. I know you got me reeling, and I'm so glad that you're revealing your love for me. Revon, say Revon, tell me not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Get that dog away from my feet. The way you dance, the way you hold me tight, always you always say goodnight. Revon, crispy. I know you got me real. I'm so glad that you're revealing your love for me. Boom, boom, boom. Revon, tell me not to be lonely. Tell me that you love me only. Revon for me. Now the cricket. Revon. The part. Oh. Have a 1950s moment. The day the music died. That's Buddy Holly.
Can I go get this dog?
Imagine
over?
Buddy Holly's career. 3 years. Huh?
I'm just gonna get him to shut up. He
What?
needs water. He's freaking out.
Oh.
You talk.
The dog is having a little conniption. Well, now I don't know what to say. Because I'm all alone. You left me all alone, Molly. I don't want to look at my notes. I think I'll just sing a song. Maybe I'll sing. Hey, kid in your hot tub boot, sitting way in the back. I was just like you. Always stepped out, never fit in. Out on the path I was walking in. Hey, Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. But he got the rocks up on that top of the radio. You love your daddy's vinyl, that old time rock and roll. Elvis and Little Richard, Little Tanya Tucker and that. Jerry Lee Lewis, he was one bad motherfucker. Hey, Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. One day you lead the charge, or you lead the band. A guitar hero with a lighting hand. The girls love the tattoos and the veins on your arm. They be helpers to your musical charms, and they'll all hold up their hand. They'll all want to dance. But Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. Hey there, kid, in your cowboy boot, sitting way in the back. I was just like you. Always step out, never fit in. I owned the path I was walking in. Hey, Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. Mr. Misunderstood. I understand. Whoa! Eric Churchill! Whatever. It's you two.
Yeah, sure
It's
is.
for the one for the young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Whatever.
Now, how about one for the middle-aged people? Nearly middle-aged
What is
people?
it now?
It's Good Directions by
Oh.
Billy Currington. Tune?
Well, that's young people too.
Yeah.
That's pretty young.
Maybe to
Maybe
you.
not as young as Justin Bieber, but young.
B.
B.
For Billy.
Okay. Whatever you do, don't look at my guitar, okay?
Okay.
What's the song again?
I took a double... Nope. I was sitting there selling turnips.
I think I've done all the talking about the getting money. Comes down to obsession.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta obsess on it. Everybody does it to a certain extent. But well, here's one important thing that I didn't say. You obsess on putting your money where it's coming back. See? You can put your money places where it's coming back. Sometimes a lot more than you put in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a key area to think about. When you think money, you think about that.
Mm-hmm.
And down the road, I'll be teaching about the Fed. And not only that, actually, it's more important than that, Molly. I'll say it down, sing a few songs first.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think
Because
that's
you're getting
good.
pretty tired.
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we singing then?
We're singing Good Directions by Billy Currington. I was sitting there.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yes. I was sitting there selling turnips off a flatbed truck, crunching on the poor ground when she pulled up. She must have been thinking this is where rednecks come from. She had the Hollywood written on her license plate, lost and looking for the interstate, needing directions, and I was the man for the job. Told her way up yonder past the caution light, little country store with an old Coke sign. Stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. And then he left. We'll take you to the interstate, but you're right, we'll bring you right back here to me.
Right back here to me.
I was sitting there thinking about her pretty face, kicking myself for not catching her name. I threw my hat and thought you both could have been love, but I knew my old truck couldn't run her down. She probably didn't like me anyhow. I watched her disappear to a cloud of dust. Told her way up yonder past the caution light, little country store with an old Coke sign. Stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then he left. We'll take you to the interstate, but he right, we'll bring you right back here to me. This Georgia, he playing tricks on me. Am I really seeing what I think I see? The woman of my dream come back to me. She went way up yonder past the caution line. I don't know why, but something just felt right when she stopped and asked Miss Belle for some of her sweet tea. Our mama gave her a big old glass and sent her right back here to me. Oh, thank God for good direction. And thank God for mamas. Oh, thank God for good direction. Turnip green. Just a little variety, Molly.
Just a little bit.
Remember Woody Harrelson and Born Loser? Beautiful. What is it?
Natural Born Killers?
Natural Born Killers. Yeah. And he's talking to Mal, and he goes, he's talking about he want to bring another woman. Yeah, and he says, it's the 90s, Mal. Man needs a little variety. Oliver Stone. I'm telling you, what an artist. That show. Yeah, anyway, maybe you saw it. Yeah, see it? What? I get no respect for watching these terrible shows. No. What's going on now, Ma?
Country Club. Travis Tritt.
Oh, I did want to say one thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nasty world.
Yeah.
That money world.
Yeah.
But it's not like the church. You know, you shouldn't be poor either. You need to go, okay, look at, this isn't fair. Mm-hmm. What are they doing? What do we need to do? But there's another part of it. And another part of it is you could be more kind. Mm-hmm. America's like number 18 in human growth. It's health, essentially the health of the people. Number 18. Mm-hmm. Why are they saying I'm great, I'm the best, when you're number 18? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised they're even number 18.
Well, yeah, I know. That could be some bullshit there too, right? Because they don't share. You need to share, So if you put leaders in, and I'll get into that on the website, and I'll be talking about it too, a whole different way of looking at who leaders are, because it's got so screwed up, man. Oh, man. Hillary and Donald, and this is bad. And the people know it. Okay, you can see them. They're ready to revolt. Yeah. But they don't know how to get those people that could really do the job, because those people won't come to do the job the way you've made the job. Mm-hmm. You own essentially it's government. You own a big insurance company, and you're hiring dingbats to run it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to talk about that for long. I'm going right into this fleecing.
Should we chill off with a little Travis Tritt thing? I mean, cool off and chill out.
1980s. Travis Tritt down in Griffin, Georgia. Yeah, that's where he wrote this song, Molly.
Yeah?
Yeah, he wrote it in a nightclub there on a napkin. Either that or not. He did used to play Griffin, Georgia, though.
Yeah.
Weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Right there in a little suburb.
Yeah.
Travis Tritt?
Yep.
Took a double take out on the interstate, horse on making eyes at me. Hollered down to the clubhouse drive past the pool in the 18th green. And in the parking lot says mighty hot, maybe I could buy you a beer. She said, I'm glad you asked, I'm gonna have to pass, 'cause only members are allowed in here. Hey! I'm a member of a country club. Country music is what I love. I drive a little electric truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Hey, I'm bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool. Hey, honky-tonk roadside pub. I'm a member of a country club. Honky-tonk roadside pub. He's a member of a country club. Oh, Lord, you look so inviting. I thought it might be exciting for a woman with a limousine. They were riding around in a beat-up truck with a man in worn-out jeans. It's 5 o'clock on Friday night, and here where the fun begins. Don't you worry about your reputation, 'cause you can tell all your friends. I'm a member of a country club. Hey, country music is what I love. I drive a little electric truck when I can afford it. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Hey, I'm bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool. Hey, honky-tonk roadside pub. I'm a member of a country club. Ain't a honky-tonk roadside pub. I'm a member of a country club. We're all members of a country club, 'cause country music is what we love. We drive little electric trucks. We do our drinking from a Dixie cup. We're all bona fide dancing fools. We shoot the mighty mean games of pool. Any honky-tonk roadside pub. We're all members of a country club. Honky-tonk roadside pub. We're all members of a country club. I don't want to talk about getting killed down in Fort Worth anymore, because I always put myself in a bad mood when I talk about that with the axe handles. The story about the axe handles.
Well, stop talking about it.
That's when I learned about the black people down in the States.
It wasn't the black people who had the accent.
Well, TV, you know, Bill Cosby's show made us feel like that stuff was all old shit. It was gone.
Racism.
You know,
He's talking about racism.
Well, whatever you want to call it, you know.
Like the really bad stuff.
No, what do they call it when they segregate?
Segregation?
No. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk about it, Sid. What the hell is going on?
Okay.
What the hell's going on? And I talk enough about a lot of shit tonight.
Yeah, you're done.
Did I?
You're done.
All right.
I'm going to give you...
Let's just play some country music, because the stuff that I talk about is not going to go into your brain unless you relax.
Yeah.
That's why we sing the country music. Isn't it, Molly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole process. So we're going to George straighten it out.
Yeah. Because we promised, right?
Yeah. We promised about 2 years ago. And 5,000 shows ago.
No. Cold Fort Worth beer just ain't no good for jealous. I try it night after night. You're in someone else's arms down in Dallas. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Darling, while you're busy, burn bridges. Burn one for me if you get time. Good memories just ain't so easy. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? You left me here to be with him down in Dallas. And I know it hurt you at the time. I wonder now if it makes any difference Does poor words ever cross your mind? Does poor words ever, does poor words ever, does poor words ever cross your mind? No, not that much. Not as much as like the Venice canals.
Yeah.
Because you know, Molly, every time I make the pasta, I put the YouTube on and I go to Italian dinner music and I play it, and it's really good. The pasta tastes better.
Yeah.
And they don't sing this song. You know why they don't sing this song? They sing a song very close to it. Even sounds like the Dino, but it's not the Dino. Do you know why that is, Mom?
Why?
You don't know nothing about the music business?
No. Let's pretend I don't.
Well, they have to pay for that.
Right.
It's about money.
Right.
The theme of the show. Next time it might be about skinny. It might be about skinny money. Who knows?
This one is
Yeah, the Venice Canal.
Dean Martin song. And it's an A.
I gotta learn to shut up when you're talking, you know.
It's an A.
It's an A.
In the key of A, we will
the
sing
key
a
of
Martin
A.
tune.
The key of A for... I have no
Amore.
idea.
Amore A.
Abraham.
Amore.
Okay. Yeah. Holy crap, I'm slow tonight, eh? That must be because I've been talking too much. A? Yeah, of course. In the key of A, you always, if a song starts with A, you always play those songs in A.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a
That's
rule.
how-
That's a musical
That's
rule.
how music works.
That's how music works.
Yeah.
Quickly, how to play guitar for beginners.
Yeah.
G. Just keep moving the capo.
Yeah.
For whatever key you want. You just keep playing in G. And you don't have to touch your finger on that bottom one if you got a nervous condition. G, D, G, C, G. And if you want to add, be real fancy, and add the 2, instead of going to the C, hear that? Listen closely now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing the C. Now I'm going to do that fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen.
That's E. That's A minor.
E.
That's D.
5. Hank didn't play 5.
Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy stuff.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When you walk down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, no, you're not dreaming, sing your way. School's on me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
School's on me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
When the stars seem to shine like you had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling. You gonna know you're in love. You're gonna walk in a dream. No, you're not dreaming, signore. School's on me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
School's on me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When you walk down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, no, you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. I wonder if the Dino could hear that. According to the quantum guys, he maybe did.
Yeah.
Because if a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody there to perceive that, that didn't necessarily happen.
Mm.
Because it's just us perceiving it that way.
Yeah.
An amoeba perceives it totally different.
Yeah.
And some little weird guy, Mork, from Mork.
Yeah.
Poor old Mork. They killed him. Whatever. I'll talk about that later. Right now, it's time to get really sad.
And country.
Yeah. And
George Jones. Another country classic for your listening pleasure.
Nothing sadder than a cuckold man.
G-sharp.
Whatever. You sure it's not? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. We backed it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever. We're going in another house now.
Yeah.
But it's those houses are the therapy parts of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to get it out. Because, you know, we're just breaking this brain in the modern culture, man. Sad.
Yeah.
Especially to the highly sentient people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, not good. Not good. Was that how you want to start it? I was going to go when the moon hits your eye. Okay. Just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Just because I want the same old place, her memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I ain't the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. If she's happy thinking I still need her, let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, how could she ever be so foolish? Oh, where would she get such an idea? Just because I haunt the same old places, where memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I saw her and went on to pieces, she thinks I still care. She I still care. She thinks I still care. How could she be so foolish? And Murray sang that too, only she sang, he thinks I still care. She was the head of the curve, Molly. Annie Murray from Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Her cousin used to train our horses. There's the doggy dude that's been making all the trouble. How come? Is he sick?
He ate a steak. Remember, he ate that steak?
Oh my God. Doggy dude, we gotta cheer you up.
Got a steak off the counter.
How much is that doggy in the window? On with the waggly tail. Hey, how much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale.
I don't want a rabbit or a kitty
Or kitty.
or a flashlight that shines in the dark.
That would be a cell phone now.
I don't want a bowl of little fishies. I just want a doggy that barks.
Hey, how much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. Hey, how much is that doggy in the window? Oh, I do hope that doggy's for sale. Oh, yes, I do hope that doggy's for sale. And if he's not, we'll just go walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. You got to put a smile upon your face as if there's nothing wrong. You got to think about a good time you had a long time ago. Think about forgetting about your worries and your woes, walking in the sunshine, singing a little sunshine song. Want to try it? La 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 dee oh. Whether it be rain or snow, pretend can make it real. Snowy pasture, a green and grassy field. Hey, let's go walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. You got to put a smile upon your face as if nothing wrong. You gotta think about a good time you had a long time ago. Think about forgetting about your worries and your woes, walking in the sunshine, singing a little sunshine song. Ah, let's go walking in the sunshine, singing a little sunshine song. Now you all go walking in the sunshine, singing a little sunshine song. All right, it's never closing time down here at the Really Big Old Time Medicine Show. Because the show always starts in 5 minutes, because that's about how long it might take you to get another show on. So, keep the cards and letters coming in, and we'll see you in the funny papers. And you don't have to pay too much attention to what I said tonight, except that it might just tell people that come from homes with just paychecks and stuff how people that get money are. The obsession, right? So have a good one. Keep the cards and letters coming in. We'll see you in the funny papers. And once again, have a good